As I sat in the darkness, I couldn't help but think about how my life had fallen apart, and the note on my table seemed to echo my feelings. I just can't do this anymore. I had lost my mom a year ago, and since then, I had stopped answering calls, quit my job, and just faded away, feeling like I had nothing left to live for. As I opened the door, I was met with a surprise, a scrawny golden retriever mix who seemed to be staring right through me, as if it knew I needed help. The dog's eyes seemed to be begging me to care, to notice, to feel something, and as it dropped the tennis ball, I felt a pang of guilt, a flash of emotion that I hadn't felt in a long time. As the days went by, I found myself growing attached to the dog, whom I had named Lucky, and it was as if Lucky had other plans for me, plans to bring me back to life, to make me feel again. Lucky's presence was like a balm to my soul, soothing my pain and making me laugh, and as I looked into its eyes, I felt a sense of connection, of understanding. As I opened the jewelry box, I was surprised to find a photo of my mom with a dog that looked just like Lucky, and a note that seemed to be addressed to me. When you need love most, it'll find you. I felt a wave of emotions wash over me as I realized that Lucky was more than just a stray dog. It was a connection to my past, a reminder of my mom's love, and a message of hope. As I worked in the garden, I felt a sense of purpose, of healing, and Lucky was by my side, every step of the way, as if it knew that this was what I needed to find myself again. The garden was like a reflection of my soul. It was neglected, but with care and attention, it was blooming again, and I was smiling, feeling alive, feeling hopeful. But as Lucky's health began to decline, I felt a sense of panic, of fear, of loss, and I realized that I had grown to love this dog, this little ball of fur, who had saved me from myself. As I held Lucky in my arms, I felt a sense of gratitude, of love, and I knew that I would never forget this little dog, who had given me a second chance, who had shown me that hope was still possible. And as I looked out at the garden, now blooming with life, I knew that Lucky's legacy would live on, that its memory would continue to inspire me, to heal me, and to give me hope. I had found my purpose, my passion, and it was all thanks to Lucky, who had shown me that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope, always love, and always a reason to keep going. As the screen faded to black, I smiled, knowing that Lucky's story would live on, inspiring others to find hope, to find love, and to never give up.